Hi everyone, welcome back to GK Today. I am Sia and very good morning. Hope everyone is doing fine and feeling awesome. So it's a weekly revision class. In this session, we will revise the questions for which we have already done an in-depth analysis during the pre-daily sessions, right? And for our Hindi audience, don't worry, it's just a revision class. Super simple and easy to understand. So let's start the session and the first question here on the screen. Which city in Maharashtra has achieved 100% safe segregation, collection and disposal of sanitary and biomedical waste? And that city is option number D, the Kharad city. So Kharad city, basically it is from the Satara district of Maharashtra and it has achieved 100% safe segregation, collection and disposal of sanitary and biomedical waste, and recently it is recognized by the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, whose cabinet minister is Manohar Lal Khattar. Right? So basically this initiative comes under the SBM 2.0 Urban Swachh Bharat Mission 2.0 Urban, launched in 2021. Right? Let's move to the next slide. The next question. Which state has ranked first in India for implementing the PM Micro Food Processing Enterprise Upgradation Scheme, PMFME, and that state answer is option number D, Uttar Pradesh. So recently Uttar Pradesh has ranked first in India for implementing the Pradhan Mantri Micro Food Processing Enterprise Upgradation Scheme, that is PMFME. So basically the PMFME scheme, which was launched in 2020 under the Atmanirbhar Abhiyan to support micro food enterprises. And recently, as per reports, the average loan approval time in Uttar Pradesh is 101 days. If we compare it with the other states like Bihar, it is some 110 days in Bihar and 190 days in Telangana, and in Uttar Pradesh it is 101, and that's why it is ranked first in India for implementing the PMFME, which was launched in 2020 under the Atmanirbhar Abhiyan. Right? Let's move to the next slide. The next question. The next is, which Indian city is the host of WAVES World Audio Visual and Entertainment 2025 Summit? So the host of WAVES, and that will be Mumbai, Maharashtra. So basically it is the first WAVES Summit 2025 and it will be hosted by the Government of India in Mumbai, Maharashtra from 1st of May to 4th 2025. So WAVES 2025, basically it is a global platform that will showcase innovation in broadcasting, films, television, radio, animation, gaming, comics and advertising, and it will be organized by the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, Government of India. And the thing is, it is the first edition of WAVES 2025 and will be hosted by Mumbai in Maharashtra. Right? Let's move to the next slide. The next question. So what is the IUCN conservation status of mugger crocodile that was recently seen in news? So the IUCN status for mugger crocodile, and it is option number C, vulnerable. So according to the IUCN, the International Union for Conservation of Nature Red List, the mugger crocodile is classified as vulnerable. Basically the mugger crocodile, that is also called the marsh crocodile, and in India it is found in 15 states overall. The largest population is in Middle Gangas in Bihar and Jharkhand, and the Chambal Basin in Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat and Rajasthan. It is also found in Asian countries like Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Bangladesh and southeastern Iran, and currently it is listed as vulnerable as per IUCN Red List. Right? Let's move to the next slide. The next question. Let's move to the next slide. NASAR is a joint Earth observation satellite mission developed by which two space agencies? And answer is option number A, NASA and ISRO. Basically NASAR, it stands for NASA ISRO Synthetic Aperture Radar, and it is set to be launched in June 2025 from the Satish Dhawan Space Center located in Andhra Pradesh. Right? This question is very important because this radar system, this is the first radar based Earth observation mission jointly developed by the India and United States. NASA will map the entire Earth's surface every 12 days to provide frequent and accurate data. Sonasar, joint collaboration between ISRO and NASA, right? The next is, which country has introduced the world's highest bridge called the Huaxiang Grand Canyon Bridge, and that is by China. So China is set to unveil the Huaxiang Grand Canyon Bridge, the world's highest bridge, but currently it is under construction. Once it is completed, it will be the highest bridge in the world, and currently the highest bridge in the world, and that is Millau Viaduct in France, and which held the record at 343 meter, exactly 1125 feet, and this is currently the highest bridge in the world. But after completion process, the Huaxiang Grand Canyon Bridge will be the highest, and it is from China, right? Let's move to the next slide, and that is, Mahadev Koli tribe is primarily found in which state? So a tribe in news, that is Mahadev Koli tribe, and basically it is from Maharashtra. So a recent studies shows that the Mahadev Koli tribe holds rich medicinal and ecological knowledge useful for global climate resilience, and that's why this tribe was in news, and exactly it is from Maharashtra. Let's move to the next slide. The next question, where was the 6th Asian Under-18 Athletic Championship 2025 held? So the 6th edition for the Asian Under-18 Athletic Championship 2025, and the host country, that was Saudi Arabia. So in this event, Indian athletics won 11 medals, and exactly the game that was from 15th April to 18th April, and the event was organized by the Asian Athletics Association, right? So overall, India has won 1 gold, 5 silver and 5 bronze medal in total. So overall, you have to remember the medal tally, and exactly Indian athletics won 11 medals at the 6th Asian Under-18 Athletics Championship that was held in Saudi Arabia. Let's move to the next slide. According to recent study, which country is the second largest emitter of nitrous oxide in the world after China? And that is, answer is option number A, India. So India is now the second largest emitter of nitrous oxide N2O in the world after China, and hence raising climate concern due to N2O's high global warming potential. Basically, there are 3 greenhouse gases. The first one is carbon dioxide, the methane, and the nitrous oxide, right? Let's move to the next slide. The next one, Khadi and Village Industries Commission operates under which ministry? So KVIC, that is Khadi and Village Industries Commission, and it operates under the Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises, the MSME. Currently the cabinet minister is Jiten Ram Majhi. So recently the Khadi and Village Industries sector that has achieved its highest ever turnover, that is of 1.7 lakh crore, and that's why this commission was in news, the Khadi and Village Industries Commission, and currently operated by the Ministry of MSME, right? Let's move to the next slide, and that is, Mumbai International Cruise Terminal has been developed as a part of which mission? So MICT, and it is a part of Cruise Bharat mission. Basically, Cruise Bharat mission that aims to double cruise passage traffic, and the target year is 2029. Currently, the cruise ship call is 254 in 2025, basically 24, and the target year is to cover the cruise ship calls to 500, and the target will be by 2030, right? So MICT, the Mumbai International Cruise Terminal, basically it's a key step in enhancing infrastructure and boosting the cruise tourism economy in India. Let's move to the next question. Kinshasa city, which was seen in news due to flood, is the capital of which country? So recently a capital, that is Kinshasa, and basically it's a capital of DRC, Democratic Republic of Congo, and recently it was in news just because of the flood. So recently it faced severe flooding in April 2025 due to poor urban planning and twin sources of flood water, right? And basically Democratic Republic of Congo, it is the second largest country of Africa continent after Algeria. Let's move to the next question. The next is, what is the position of India in the medal tally at the International Shooting Sport Federation World Cup Lima 2025? And that is third. So India ranked third behind China and US in the medal tally. So recently the Indian shooters ended their campaign at the International Shooting Sports Federation World Cup hosted by Peru, and basically we won 7 medals, exactly 2 gold, 4 silver and 1 bronze, and has the place of third behind the China and US in the medal tally. Let's move to the next slide. What is the name of the recent counter-infiltration operation conducted by the Indian Army in Baramulla district? So we all know about the Pahalgam terrorism attack, and recently for that the National Investigation Agency conducted Operation Tikka in Jammu and Kashmir, and the operation was led by the Chinar Corps specifically. So Chinar Corps, basically this corps designed specifically for the terrorism activities in the Jammu Kashmir, to counter the terrorism activities in the region of Jammu Kashmir. And recently through this operation they seized 2 AK rifles, 5 magazines, 1 pistol, 10 kg of explosive devices in the Baramulla district of Jammu and Kashmir. Let's move to the next slide. Which city has become home to India's first quantum computing village? And that is Amravati, Andhra Pradesh. So the government of Andhra Pradesh is setting up India's first quantum computing village in Amravati to boost research and innovation, right? Let's move to the next slide. And that is, Jwaneng diamond mine, which was seen in news, is located in which country? And that country is Botswana. So basically the Jwaneng diamond mine in Botswana is currently the richest diamond mine in the world, and it currently has the value of 1 billion euros. It is famously known as the Prince of Mines and exactly located nearby the Kalahari Desert, and the country is Botswana of Africa, right? Let's move to the next slide, the next question. And that is, Poas volcano that was recently seen in news is an active volcano located in which country? So the Poas volcano, recent the eruption, and that's why it was in news, and exactly it is located in Costa Rica. Basically Costa Rica, it's a Central American country and covered by the Pacific Ocean and the Caribbean Sea. And recently the Poas volcano of Costa Rica, it is one of the most active volcano in the Costa Rica, and exactly it is located inside the Poas volcano national park of the Costa Rica country in the Central America. Let's move to the next slide. The next is the Yashaswini Health Scheme was launched by which state government? And that state government is Karnataka. So recently the Karnataka government may soon increase the rates of medical procedures under the modified Yashaswini Health Scheme. So Yashaswini Health Scheme, it is one of the India's largest self-funded health care scheme and was launched by the Karnataka government in 2003. So recently a committee that was led by the MLA Srinivas, basically he is an eye specialist, and he has recommended up to 50% rise in rates for complex surgeries through the Yashaswini Health Scheme, and that's why this scheme was in news. And it was merged with another scheme, that is Arogya Karnataka, in 2018 and relaunched in 2020-23 fiscal year due to public demand. Let's move to the next slide. United Nations English Day is observed annually on which day? So World English Day, and exactly the date is 23 April. So 23 April, it is celebrated as World English Day to honor the William Shakespeare, as it marks both his birth and death anniversary. So to recognize his influence on the English, and the date is the English Language Day, United Nations English Day, 23 April. Let's move to the next slide. What is the position of India in the medal tally at the Archery World Cup 2025 stage first? And that is fourth. So the Indian archery team won 4 medals at the Archery World Cup 2025, and the event was held in United States of America from 8th to 13th of April 2025. Exactly, India secured 1 gold, 1 silver, 2 bronze medal, finishing 4th in the overall medal tally behind Mexico, China, USA, right? And that's why this question was in news. Let's move to the next slide. What is the name of the committee that approved the relocation of cheetahs from Kuno National Park to Gandhi Sagar Wildlife Sanctuary? And that is the Cheetah Project Steering Committee. So recently, the committee set up in May 2023 by the NTCA, National Tiger Conservation Authority, approved relocating some cheetahs from Kuno National Park to Gandhi Sagar Wildlife Sanctuary in Madhya Pradesh. Basically, the project began in 2022 with 8 cheetahs from Namibia and 12 from South Africa being translocated to Kuno, and recently the relocation from Kuno to the Gandhi Sagar, and that's why this question was in news, and exactly the committee's Cheetah Project Steering Committee. Let's move to the next one. Silhalla Pumped Storage Hydroelectric Project is located in which state? So a project that is Silhalla Pumped, and exactly it is located in Tamil Nadu. So in April 2025, a strong protest erupted against the Silhalla Pumped Storage Hydroelectric Project in Nilgiris, Tamil Nadu, and exactly led by the farmers, tribal groups and environmentalists. Basically, the project is proposed by the Tamil Nadu Green Energy Corporation Limited to generate 1000 megawatt of electricity for meeting peak power demand of the Tamil Nadu. But recent protest for this project in Tamil Nadu. Let's move to the next question. World Quantum Day is observed annually on which day? So the World Quantum Day, and the date is 14th of April, to raise awareness about quantum science and technology. Let's move to the next one. According to the India Skill Report 2025, which state has topped in the area of mathematical skills and computer proficiency? And that state, you can guess, that is Uttar Pradesh. So recently, in the India Skill Report 2025, Uttar Pradesh ranked first in mathematical skills and computer proficiency. So basically, as per this report, 80% of youth across India are skilled in maths and computer, with Uttar Pradesh ahead of Andhra Pradesh, right? Also, Uttar Pradesh topped in critical thinking, followed by Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh. And in English proficiency, Maharashtra is first, Karnataka is second, and UP is third, right? Let's move to the next slide. The next question. What is the name of the mascot for Khelo India Youth Games 2025? So recently, the 7th edition of Khelo India Youth Games, and the host state is exactly Bihar, and the mascot is Gaj Simha. So Bihar will host the 7th edition of Khelo India Youth Games 2025 from 4th May to 15th of May in cities like Patna, Gaya, Rajgir and many other. And the mascot is Gaj Simha. Recently represent the strength of an elephant and the courage of a lion, and exactly inspired by the Pile dynasty heritage seen in Nalanda and Bodh Gaya of Bihar district, right? Let's move to the next slide. Rongali Bihu festival is celebrated in which state? So festival news, and that is Rongali Bihu, and it is celebrated in the Assam state, and exactly from April 14 to 20th April 2025, and it marked the Assamese New Year. So the Rongali Bihu, basically it is from Assam. Let's move to the next slide. So overall, it's just a revision video. For in-depth analysis, you can consider the daily classes, all mentioned in the GK Today playlist. You can check on the YouTube, right? And the next is, where was the National Zero Measles Rubella Elimination Campaign 25-26 launched? And it was launched in New Delhi during World Immunization Week. Basically, this campaign aims to eliminate measles and rubella from India, and the target year is 2026 through 100% vaccination coverage, or exactly led by the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, whose cabinet minister is JP Nadda. Let's move to the next slide. Sea of Marmara that was recently seen in news is located in which country? So place in news, and that is Sea of Marmara, and exactly it is located in Turkey. So a powerful 6.2 magnitude earthquake recently struck Istanbul with its epicenter in the Sea of Marmara, causing panic and injury over 230 people due to crowd and falls. And exactly Sea of Marmara, it is a small inland sea in northwestern Turkey, exactly connecting the Black Sea to the Aegean Sea, right? Let's move to the next slide. The next question: what is the name of the e-digital wallet developed by Seeds India to assist communities? And for that, they developed Akshavi. Basically, India, the world's most populous country, has faced over $56 billion in damages from climate-induced disaster from 2019 to 2023. Right? And in response to Seeds, the Sustainable Environment and Ecological Development Society, India developed Akshavi, a digital wallet for recording climate losses. Let's move to the next slide. World Art Day is celebrated every year on which day? And that day is 15th of April to honor the power of art. The next question: which bank has become the first in India to install an automated teller machine on a train in India? So a ATM machine in India, and first time it is introduced by the Bank of Maharashtra, a public sector bank, and now the Bank of Maharashtra has become the first bank to install ATM on a train in India. Let's move to the next slide. Silkyara Bend Bakut Tunnel that was recently seen in news is located in which state? So a tunnel, that is Silkyara Bend Bakut Tunnel, and exactly it is located in Uttarakhand. So recently the Union Minister of Road Transport and Highway called the breakthrough in the Silkyara Bend Bakut Tunnel a historic milestone. Basically, the length of this tunnel is 531 kilometer, and it's a 2-lane bi-directional tunnel with an escape passage, or exactly it is located in Uttarakhand, connecting Silkyara and Bakut. Or basically the tunnel, it is a part of National Highway 134. Let's move to the next question. Which state UT has launched the e-Sehat app to improve healthcare access in April 2025, and recently it is launched by the Jammu Kashmir. So Jammu Kashmir CM, that is Umar Abdullah, launched the e-Sehat app to improve the healthcare access in the UT. And exactly this app, it was developed by the Jammu Kashmir Health Department. Let's move to the next slide. Which country recently confirmed the deployment? Let's move to the next slide. Which country recently confirmed the deployment of the US anti-ship missile system NMESIS for the Balikatan military exercise? So a major military exercise, bilateral exercise it is, the Balikatan military exercise, or exactly it is between Philippines and USA. So recently through this exercise, the Philippines confirmed the deployment of the US anti-ship missile system, that is NMESIS, for the Balikatan military exercise. Let's move to the next slide. The next question: GP Drashti drone program has been launched by which state government? A major drone program, that is GP Drashti program, and recently it has been launched by the Gujarat government. Exactly, GP Drashti program, which stands for Drone Response and Aerial Surveillance Tactical Interventions. The program uses basically the real-time surveillance system, quick response to crime and evidence collection, or exactly it covers 33 police stations across Ahmedabad, Rajkot, Surat and Vadodara, the major districts of the Gujarat. Let's move to the next slide. The next question. The McGregor Memorial Medal is awarded for outstanding achievements in which of the following areas? So major award, and that is McGregor Memorial Medal Award, and exactly in the field of military reconnaissance, exploration and adventure. So recently 5 military personnel were awarded the McGregor Memorial Medal by the Chief of Defence Staff for their outstanding work in military reconnaissance, exploration and adventure for the year 2023, and that's why this question was in news. Let's move to the next question. Mount Leotobi that was recently seen in news is located in which country? So recently a place, basically the Mount Leotobi, or exactly it is located in Indonesia, and recently erupted, leading to flight warnings and safety advisories in Indonesia, and that's why this question was in news, or exactly it is a part of Ring of Fire, the Pacific Ring of Fire. Let's move to the next slide. Which country is India's largest trading partner in 24-25? And that is US, the largest trading partner of India. The next question, which institution hosted the conference on building together a clean sport ecosystem in New Delhi? And currently it is hosted by the NADA, National Anti-Doping Agency, India. So they hosted a conference on building together a clean sport ecosystem at the India International Center, New Delhi, as part of Play True Week 2025, right? Basically, there is a WADA, that is World Anti-Doping Agency India, and the Play True Week 2025 is inspired by the WADA and recently initiated by the NADA India, right?